let us examine our humanity and that which we create. What is art if not a way to express our very selves? The canvas is a world on which we paint our hopes and dreams, creating realities unlike that of which we live in. Art is, in and of itself, escapism. It represents so much about the human condition and our transcendence thereof. So, if that is truly the case, what's up with putting weird crap on video game box art? I don't know, that's the question that three expert art critics tackle this week on Cartridge Blowers. We judge games by their covers. Cody is Wink Ballfield, a man out of time, and a man out of banjos. In Phalanx, Nikki punches down a brick wall, but that's actually just a normal Friday night for her. And then she plays Brawl Brothers. And I have rippling muscles made only for octopi. In The Ultimate Stuntman. Put on your snooty little striped shirt and beret and get ready to critique art with us. You know, just like all the other big popular YouTube channels. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 124. Vega Jade versus Zangief Bison. Perhaps art is in the eye of the beholder. Which is ridiculous, because we should find that guy and gouge out his eyes. He's hoarding all of our art. Get him. Get him now.
YNIN's Cartridge Blowers! Starring Cody Coleman, Nikki Wright, Matt Krua, and no one else. Cartridge Blowers. Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. With me as always is Nikki Wright.
Hey, that was quick.
Yeah, and Matt Krua.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
And right back to me. This is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week the theme is Judge a Book by its Cover Week, or in this case, game. We play games based on how weird their art is, or how cool their art is. So if you would like to watch that, just wait around to the second half. Or if you're watching us after the fact on YouTube, as you can every other Thursday on youtube.com/YNINpod, you can skip ahead by clicking the timestamp below. If you're watching us live on Twitch, as you can almost every other Friday, you're just gonna have to watch us talk. You're seeing pop up in the corner there exactly what you need to get to us. But like I said, that's in the second half. So this first half is really where we kind of talk about what we played and what we think about it.
Hey there, guys. What's your plan?
Well, dude, I'll start us out this week.
Yes.
I played Mario Rabbids finally.
Cool. The game with the bunnies.
Yeah, the game with the bunnies.
The annoying as hell bunnies. How did you like?
I love the
okay.
bunny game.
So, first I finally beat Mario Odyssey. I got all 999 moons.
Hell yes.
Which was a lot of fun.
Where'd you grind coins at?
I grind coins at Bowser's Kingdom.
That bonus.
The vine thing.
Stock.
Yeah.
That's the place.
Yeah, you get you rack up about 200 coins a minute. So,
and you don't have to press anything except jump.
Except jump. It's super easy, and you can't die. So it's the best place to rack up coins. So I did that. And then I finished that, and I started playing Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And so I will say, I started playing it, and I'm like, I think Matt oversold it. I think this game is mediocre at best.
I do like bad things.
Yeah, your taste is terrible.
Yeah.
Which is why we let you talk so much on this show.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I thought it was overrated, but then I played it more, and I started being able to do more than move and shoot. And then it became a lot of fun. So like there's like a tutorial period in the game, and that is a little grueling and boring. It's okay. It's a very underpowered tactical shooter. But once you really get into gear and you start unlocking characters and the characters start becoming unique to each other, you get the jumps, the different types of villains come in, then it becomes a lot of fun. And I get where Nikki's coming from by saying that the rabbits are super annoying. They're not in this game. They barely talk.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
that's
fun.
rabbits are annoying as hell.
Right. Well, like when Matt says that this is the game that made him like the Rabbids, like the Rabbids in this game are not like the Rabbids in the games where they're the stars. They're not just screaming all over the place and being really obnoxious.
No, they're just Looney Tunes.
They're just kind of like Looney Tune characters in the background, and then there's the ones that you fight, which are very unlike they are in the other games, and the ones that are your teammates, and they're very silent, and they're actually fairly clever in their humor. So, Nikki, I don't think it would annoy the piss out of you to play this game.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. So.
Stirring review from Cody Coleman.
Yeah.
I don't think this game would annoy you a lot.
Right. Well, Nikki specifically. But if you don't like the Rabbids, this is not necessarily a game you have to avoid. It's different from Mario, definitely, and it's different for Rabbids. It's its own thing. And it's a lot of fun. And the character is very charming. I get where Matt says that Rabbid Peach is real funny.
Character of the Year 2017.
She is. She's really good. So yeah, that's me. That's what I played. Matt, Nikki, what do you guys do?
Nikki, go.
So I want to talk about my New Year's.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
So I had a boring New Year's. Let me just.
Cool. Let's talk about it.
Talk about New Year's over.
Yeah. No. So in search of stuff to do, I was like, hey, I'm going to download the Final Fantasy 12 digital version onto my PS4. And
This is the remake, the
remake, yeah. And I was like, okay, 40 gigs, whatever. So I go to download it, and it lets you start playing, which is really awesome. Well, it lets you start playing after a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. And so I played through what is essentially the demo of the game. It takes about an hour and a half. So at like 11:30, I run back to the gate to go back into the main city. And this guy, I forget his name, I think it's Kites.
I remember Kites. Because his name was Kites and that name was stupid.
Right? So I go to Kites and I'm like, hey, Kites, let's go back into the city. And he's like, sorry, Vaughn, we can't go back in for another 999 minutes. I know that's really specific, but beats me. I'm like,
that was the demo is over, like essentially.
Right.
Okay, that's
well,
cute.
so I looked up like why I was getting that message, and so what happened was it downloaded 10 gigabytes, and then it stopped. It didn't finish the download, and so what's supposed to happen is you download the first 10 gigabytes, it lets you play the game, and the idea is it's supposed to continue downloading in the background. So maybe by the time you get to that point, you're not stuck waiting.
Gotcha.
I did not continue to download. So I start the download at around 11:30. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to grind for a while. And after things more or less stopped giving me any worthwhile experience, I just put the controller down and watched reruns of Boy Meets World. And
my favorite video game.
It's pretty good. And so I would check in, oh, you still have 200 minutes. Oh, you still have 45 minutes. And so I rang in the new year, having Kites tell me I still had 10 minutes to go on my download.
They say that, whatever you're doing when the clock strikes midnight, that's what you'll be doing all throughout the rest of the year. So get
Still
ready.
waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting. Yes.
When this boy meets
I am excited to
world.
wait and wait and wait some more.
All right, well,
So,
cool.
but then I played 12 for another. Oh, I mean, I texted. I played 12 for another couple of hours, and you know, Square Enix has come a long way in terms of video.
Yeah.
Are those faces scary up close?
Yeah, like they didn't upscale or redo any of the cinematics, did they?
No, they did not. Like,
Woof.
at all. And you can tell because, like, their noses look patched on like they did back in the year 2004 or whatever. They're
Oh no.
Oh no, Nikki, you died.
We lost Nikki. We're good with noses getting patched on.
Their noses are patched on.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely very frozen. So, let's move on. She can finish talking when she returns. Matt,
Sure.
why don't you tell us a little bit about what you played?
This week is I got a board game. I'm gonna say board game in quotes because it's sort of a board game.
Okay.
I saw it recommended online, and I thought it was a neat idea, so I wanted to give it a shot. It's called Drop Mix.
Oh, I've seen this in stores.
Okay.
It's like a music mix game or something.
Yeah, so Drop Mix is from Harmonix, the creators of Rock Band.
Yeah.
And the way it works is it's a card game that I would say is, in a lot of ways, kind of Uno-esque.
Okay.
But when you play your cards, you play them into certain spots on this kind of large plastic device, which has 5 card slots on it. And when you play a card, each card represents a different instrument from a different popular song, right?
Okay.
And so they've split the different tracks from these songs into different instruments. And so as you are playing your cards down, a song is being like mixed together on the fly as you're playing.
Oh.
And so
interesting.
Yeah, and so it comes through like we have it playing through the Google Home as a Bluetooth speaker. And so, you put down a card and it's you can hear like, oh, there's the drums from like Sia's Chandelier or something mixed with, something from Weezer and like all this other weird shit. And it's really strange how well it works. The game itself is fine. It's a serviceable, symbol card game. But the real enjoyability is in the fact that like the BPM of these songs changes as you're playing cards to match the instruments and the beats. And like when you play certain songs, like I'm not gonna lie, the ace card is Disturbs Down with the Sickness. And when you play that card and you hear it kind of, it leads up to the drop, and then the drop is ooh wah, and I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever, and I love it. And,
do they mesh? What? Like, I know that you said it adjusts
and they do. That's what's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so
because I can't imagine like Down with the Sickness meshing with like All American Rejects and then Britney Spears.
Yeah, and they've got different packs, and so and like the different types of music kind of coincide. Like I don't know, we got one pack that was kind of like a pop music pack, and so it's got some Jackson 5, but it's also got like Call Me Maybe, and that's a fun one to put in. And I don't know, it's really strange how like Harmonix has always been really good with music mixing back as far back as Rock Band, but like it's pretty seamless.
Are there any vocal tracks to it? Or
yeah, no, a lot of them, a lot of vocals. Yeah,
all right.
Vocals are one of the instruments.
Okay. That's
you got,
so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I always saw that. I'm like, how is this a game? I don't understand.
Yeah, and so you can play. There's different modes you can play. Where you can do like a 2 versus 2 mode, or like a 4-player co-op mode where you're like playing requests from the crowd. And there's again, it's I would definitely compare it to something like Uno, wherein you're playing cards to trump other people's cards and score points.
Right on.
But the game mechanic is not nearly as important as the fact that you're kind of making a song together as you play, And
I mean, that
then-
sounds really interesting.
And when you're
I
done-
kind of think Brooke would love it.
And when you're done, you can press a button. I use my phone as the screen because you can use whatever tablet device you have as a screen. And use the phone. You can press a button and it saves your track, and then you can just listen to it.
That's
whenever.
cool. You should save something and let us hear it sometime.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
sure.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe BB and I have been playing a lot, and she really enjoys it. So,
Right on.
so yeah, drop mix. Ambi in the chat says, "Dude, the game is expensive. I got it on sale.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
I think it is normally like $100.
Oh wow.
I got it for about 50, and so.
Well, I mean, board games typically aren't very cheap, and
No,
that
this
one
is-
has a lot of licenses involved.
a lot of licensing. Yeah, I would say that 50 is definitely worth it. I don't know if 100's worth.
I
don't know.
would no.
I don't know if
there's-
100's worth most games.
No, there are very few board games I would shell out that much money for.
Sure. I guess I have over time for games like with expansions and stuff.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, never in one drop
No.
mix. But yeah, thumbs up. I like it.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, so we don't have a lot of time, but let's very quickly run through
Zoom.
some stuff that came out. On January 26, 2018,
Yeah, baby. I know what this game is.
Dragon Ball FighterZ for the PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
Yes.
So that game looks like it's a 3D animation, but it looks like you're playing the fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks real cool. It's very convincing from all the trailers I've seen. And it looks fun. Like the Budokai games were fun, or the Tenkaichi and Budokai games were a lot of fun. Matt loves the I forget the name of it, but the
Xenoverse.
online version. Yeah,
Yeah.
Xenoverse.
This is nothing like that though, because
Okay.
Dragon Ball FighterZ is made by the same people who make Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Which is, Guilty Gear has really fantastic 3D cell shaded animation that makes it look like a real cartoon. And they're using a lot of that technology for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but
Okay.
it's a legit fighting game. Like you're gonna see this at FGC tournaments and stuff like that. You never saw Budokai and stuff like that get tournaments.
Right on.
Because the fighting game parts of those were never the good part. It was always, oh, I get to be Goku.
Yeah.
But here, yeah, you get to be cool Dragon Ball characters, but also there's a pretty neat fighting game in here.
Good.
And all the characters seem like they play pretty different. There are some neat little mechanics inside, and also it's just pretty.
Yeah, it looks
It's
really
a
pretty.
really good looking game, and I would love to see more. Not necessarily even just fighting games, but just games in general. Kind of somehow get their hands on that Guilty Gear animation technology and make some games that look like that.
Right on. So yeah, those are the things I think coming out in the next 2 weeks that are kind of worth talking about. I was gonna put a lot of time to the Nintendo Direct thing, but we have kind of already eaten up 30 minutes. So
Yeah,
why
let's
don't we
skip
just
it.
get into playing games?
Sure. Yeah, there's a Nintendo Direct. Go watch it.
Yeah, we'll talk
Mario-
about the
Mario
stuff as
Tennis
they
looks
actually come
good.
out. Yeah, it does. Mario
It
Tennis
does.
is great. But yeah, let's get into playing our games. So like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week is about playing games based around their cover art. And I believe I'm up first this week. Is that true? Am I wrong?
You're up first, Cody.
Okay, cool. So I played a game that I have been looking at, because this is not the first time we've done this theme. And I've thought about giving this a shot every time we've done this theme in the past. And I thought, I'll finally give it a shot. And it's a game called Phalanx. Which, you play a spaceship flying through outer space. It's a side-scrolling space game like Gradius and things like that. But as I will show you right now, the image is of like banjo playing prospector hobo sitting on his lawn with a big barrel next to him. And dude, that has nothing to do with this game whatsoever. He looks very shocked. he's like, why the hell are you sitting here taking a picture for me? And I understand, because the hyperspeed shootout in space looks nothing like this.
So you're telling me this game is not a banjo simulator?
It is not. No, it has nothing to do with this kind of thing.
What's in the barrel? Is that a barrel next to him? What's
It's
in it?
a barrel full of fun. Yeah.
no.
So yeah, like, Matt explained, he knows the story behind this, and the why don't you explain it?
Yeah, so Kemco didn't have a big presence in America, and they were like, we want to make our, we made a cool little space shooter, and we want to make it stick out on the shelves. And so they went to an ad agency, and they were like, hey, ad agency, can you help make our game stick out on the shelves? And the ad agency was like, I don't know, let's go look at the shelves. And they looked at the shelves, and they were like, oh, we got something for you. Check this shit out. And then they did whatever the hell is happening. And now you have this. And it definitely stuck out
Right?
because it looks like nothing else.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't look like a video game.
No, and it most certainly does not look like this video game. So why don't we just go ahead and start playing the video so we can
Sure.
see how much this does not represent what you're going to play.
All right, 1991 by Zoom Inc.
Yeah. 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13.
15, 16.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're the old man. He's in the ship, right?
Yeah, I'm going to assume.
Okay. Oh, this sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, the music's not too bad.
Now, is this going to be like top down or side scrolly?
The side scrolly.
Okay, I prefer my shooter side scrolly.
I do too.
Um,
So it's very, you've played a billion games like this before.
Yeah. Gradius, Gidarius, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So you pick up these little, these power-ups, and this one just makes a missile shoot from off-screen over and over again. Now I've got lasers, and P powers up your weapon.
Oh no, wait,
Now-
this weapon seems worse than the ones you had before.
It is, but you can charge it, and if you shoot the charge, it's much more powerful.
Yeah, it goes to the big rock.
Yeah, in one hit.
Oh, get the H! It's homing, you know it is.
I know, but I missed it. So basically, you fly around and you shoot generic villains, and little red dots fly your way occasionally, and you try not to shoot those. You
I
get
feel
3
like
hits
you're not
before you're
good
dead.
at this game.
No, I am very bad right now.
Oh, you got the good weapon though.
Yeah, lasers are great.
Oh, they're gone now though.
Yeah. So at this point, so like these things don't appear to be taking damage. Luckily,
What's happening?
you have a lot of lives. So
Yeah.
I found out that I had a bomb, and I pressed the bomb button just enough to have it explode over and over and over again and kill things before they got on screen.
Sure.
Because at
I
this
feel
point,
like I can't tell if you're hurting things.
yeah, it is not blatantly obvious that you are hurting things that do not blow up immediately.
Like, are you damaging that big ship? I'm assuming you are.
I don't know, because it just flies away.
Did you do that, or was it just time?
Right, I feel you're just supposed to survive that.
Nikki, if you're talking, you're really quiet, by the way. I don't know if you're talking. But yeah, so this is... Oh, now you're in a city. I dig this.
Yeah, there we go. So now I'm killing whatever the hell those things are. Like, again, these
They look
enemies...
like puffer fish.
Yeah, they're very generic, just ships.
Oh, oh, mode 7.
Yeah, look at that, man.
So what's the story of Phalanx? Do you know?
Well, it never tells you, so I have
Okay.
no clue. I'm assuming I'm just trying to save this futuristic world for my ancient prospector hobo man.
Sure. You think there's some guy who was sitting at Chemco HQ with the Phalanx story Bible? Who's like, boy, I can't wait for this game to be a hit. I made
Right?
a shooter, and then we're gonna make the Phalanx TV series, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna have Phalanx shirts, Phalanx 2, Phalanx 3, the Phalanxing. It's gonna be wonderful. And then they put that banjo man on the cover, and it's like, oh no, we're a joke.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask
I
you
hate
this.
these little yellow ones. What?
I don't want you to be offended by this question, Cody.
Okay.
But I'm assuming kamikazing into other ships is an attack, right? 'Cause you keep doing it.
I secretly wish that it was.
Okay.
But like, there's enough lives that I'm
This
still
guy.
going. Yeah.
This guy.
At least like explosions are happening when I hit it now.
The thing looks like a futuristic Nerf gun.
I have 0 lives left. Oh my god! If I die one more time, I'm screwed.
No, I could not hear you, Nikki. There is a plot for this game, though. That's exciting.
Is there really?
Long ago, when the Banjo Men had abandoned the Earth, there was only one ship left when they came back to take their rightful place.
2279.
Oh wow!
2279?
We heard that. By the way.
2279.
Tell me about the year 2279, Nikki.
A planetary research project is sent into the depths of space.
Ah, cool.
It lands on and partly colonizes the alien planet Delia. However, sometime after their stay, an emergency transmission is sent from Delia to their security force orbiting the planet. The only clue they are given is a message regarding a hazardous leak. The planet's space fighters had become possessed by an unknown space squadron of alien bioships that appear out of nowhere.
What?
What the
Making
hell?
themselves a hostile threat among possessed fighters. The player assumes the role of Wink Ballfield.
Wink Ballfield?
Game over, everybody.
An ace pilot assigned to investigate the disaster and possibly discover what is invading Delia in the assignment Operation Climax. In the
Wink
experimental
Ballfield?
space fighter,
Operation Climax?
Phalanx.
Wink Ballfield has to go to Operation Climax.
I
Yes.
think Wink Ballfield. There's the Triforce on that ship. Wink Ballfield in Operation Climax is definitely on like Pornhub. Like
Right?
that's a
Right.
thing. Wink Ballfield? How do you grow up with that name?
Ulfield. So it's not like balls like you're thinking.
Right.
I can't think of another way to pronounce
No,
that.
it doesn't matter. Oh, you got it again, Cody. You fucked it up.
I did.
But,
But
like-
I discover some other things in this playthrough of the level.
Okay. Did you unlock your hidden Wink Ballfield talents? that have been
I did.
passed down from Ballfield to Ballfield?
Also, I have homing attacks now. If you notice, at the bottom, I have
Sure.
LEH. So like I am.
That spells le.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's allowed me. I've stockpiled the weapons,
Sure.
so I can actually switch between them.
Oh.
Uh,
That's kind of neat.
But the homing missiles are kind of great, so I don't want to get rid of them.
Sure. But when you die, you lose the weapons.
Right.
Oh, you're down
But
to
you
the
only
lead.
lose the one you are currently using.
Okay, so it's Contra.
Yeah. So,
Well, you had to start that level all the way over, though.
I
guess you
really
went
did. It sucks. But I thought I'd give it one more shot since I did so poorly that time.
Wink Ballfield. You will never get back your friends who have been possessed by alien biomes.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, wait. Wink Ballfield is the prospector?
I'm assuming.
That's our canon.
Yes.
He's a hobo who stole a ship. It's
I'm gonna have to get in this spaceship. And I got to get me one of these. Wink Ballfield.
Wink Ballfield, played by White Will Smith. It's
I think that's what Bright was about. I don't know. I didn't see it.
yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Let's look at this game not just as a game with an absolutely insane name for a main character,
Right.
and also with a completely differently insane Fox art. But let's just look at it as a video game, right? This seems pretty fine.
It's especially for a Kimiko game. Fine
Yeah.
is about what you could call it. It's fun. It's it's not. I wouldn't call it good.
It seems like a playable video game.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
What?
This is that game you've never heard of that you have to get points on in 30 seconds on Nick Arcade.
Absolutely, yes. So we're gonna get to a point in a minute that I found fairly interesting, and you'll know it when it starts happening.
Oh my god.
Is
Is it this hyper
it's
speed?
this. Notice I have not moved at all. I took no damage.
Well, that whole time?
That whole time, I didn't take any damage. I fast forwarded through all of that, did not move,
You
and
found
I
the
was fine.
confine.
So what I have found is my problem in this game, what makes me so bad, is I'm doing anything. If I just didn't play the game,
That's the only way to win.
I would be fine.
Alright, so just hang back.
Alright, so now I'm back at whatever the hell this thing is.
Yeah, shooting the ring skull.
Yeah. So I need to go to the top.
Yeah.
Alright. I did that. I gotta shoot this little ice
Like-
stalk, I think.
And this is really close to a Gradius boss. Oh no!
Sorry.
He's trying to chomp you.
He is.
He did chomp you.
And and then look at him just do his little dance. And then I decided I'm good. I don't need to
I
play
want
this
that guy
game.
doing his little punch arm like skank dance as like as my AOL Instant Messenger profile picture.
So
wait.
yeah. That's it.
Wait,
The game over screen is very boring. So,
I like that music.
It's fine. Like
Oh, Jingle was good.
again, everything about that game, it's fine. It's
Can't pause this, Cody.
Oh no!
I really can't for some reason.
I will pause it. Hold on. There we go. Paused.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So that game, meh.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It is wholly adequate.
Maybe good for a rental if you had a coupon for a free rental.
Yeah. As long as you don't have to pay for it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next up, I believe we have Nikki.
Yeah. So Cody, you played a Chemco game.
I did.
I played a Jaleco game.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
all these ecos.
Okay.
These echoes, these co's.
So I played a game called Brawl Brothers, and do you have the cover art?
Here, I'll pull it up for our people and get you the link at the same time. Here we go. Here's Brawl Brothers. Look
Oh,
at that.
Boy,
Look at that! Look at that boy! Look at our angry little boy!
what a man he is!
Yeah, man.
What a man!
Oh.
What a
Wearing
man! What a man! What a mighty good man!
He kind of looks like Sylvester Stallone's brother.
Frank
Yeah.
Stallone.
Sure.
Right? Look at that snarl. Like
Look at that schnoz.
Very little effort. He's, Kool-Aid Manning through a building.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good for him.
Simultaneous
I
two-player
really
action.
don't understand the duo color scheme. Like he's got, two different colored fists, two tones on his shirt.
He does.
He's wearing like half a hat. What's that about?
Right?
Do you think
He's wearing the
this
filler
is
coat
both
from.
brothers?
Say that again.
Do you think this is both of the brothers?
Oh man, yeah, simultaneously.
Oh, I hope so.
Because
Wow.
that hat is
Why do you
really
like
bugging
your
me.
face-off face then?
I don't know. Like the hat is really boggling my mind because it looks like he's wearing a little, a motorcycle hat
Yeah.
on the left side, but then it somehow turns into a headband on the right side.
Maybe
Right.
it's a battle damaged outfit. So like that's a hat and like he's just had half of it punched off.
Sure.
And his
the
hair's
right side
poking
of his
through.
shirt was on fire. And
Yeah.
burned. And
Well, I can't explain the jacket and shirt, but the hat,
look at I like how he is so angry. The composite Brawl brother. I like how he's so angry he's just punching through both walls. But it doesn't seem like there was a lot of force behind these fists. It kind of
No.
just looks like he held his arms out and just walked forward.
Right.
It really does.
He's sort of mad. Like maybe he just spilled some milk or something, and he's like,
Sure.
"Whoa!" And
Man. All right. So
He's like the Kool-Aid man of selling you just bricks.
right, exactly.
yeah.
Buy these bricks; they'll fail in an earthquake.
So yeah, I don't like. I think I've seen this guy acting in the background of a lot of movies.
You probably have.
Yeah.
And then he goes home to collect his $12.80 residual check, crying while watching late night TV.
Exactly. All right. Well, I think we've seen enough of the box art. Let's get to watching the game. Unless you have
I
something
want
to
to brawl with my brother.
Let's brawl.
Right on. Let's watch it. Oh
All
man,
right.
M. Bison's in this game.
These people, and of course I chose M. Bison. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Right?
Is this
That
the
is
guy from the
exactly
cover?
M. Bison.
Is
Yeah.
this supposed to be the cover guy?
Is it? I hope so.
What are you? What
And then
is this
I went
thing?
with male Jade.
Okay,
There
that
we
makes
go.
sense.
So it's a
Man.
side scroller beat 'em up,
Alright.
as you
Woof.
right.
Spack.
What sound effect is spack?
Did that guy just set both Slash and Heckler on fire?
Maybe. He was a little weird to play with. Eventually I figure out that I can throw people, and that is highly effective. So
That guy dropped his candy bar and you picked it
Oh
up.
god, you just power bombed him into the fucking concrete.
I did, and it killed him, which is appropriate, I think.
Oh, there's a super ed in the background. Gotta go down to the
Yeah.
super ed and get yourself some horse. Can I just say, not a lot of beat 'em ups did this. Final Fight did it, of course. Streets of Rage did it, and I really liked the Spider-Man Venom games, Maximum Carnage, Separation Anxiety, and how they did it. But this game also does it. My favorite beat 'em up thing, which is giving every single type of enemy a different weird name.
Yeah.
And so you've already fought Heckler and Zero, and here's two more Zeros. And who's this guy? Is this another Heckler?
That
I don't
guy
know.
just shakes his head. He's just really like negative about everything.
He's a heckler. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, you've turned into
So
the
I
one
found
player
this
symbol.
weird thing.
You got to warp.
You progress the map for a while.
That seems like a speedrun tactic.
It probably is.
Absolutely.
Because you can really progress. Like, it gets to a point where you can't anymore. I
Sure.
think. I think I do it with somebody later in the video. But yeah, I was like, oh, I just want to get to safety. Oh, hey, the map is continuing to scroll, and then I felt like I was cheating, so I stopped.
Your character really looks like you're M. Bison, but you stole all of Zangief's shit.
Right?
Like his
Like, I can't do
stances
it
and
here.
moves.
I think this is like a mini boss sort of area.
Yeah, you can't move forward anymore. That's too bad.
Yeah.
Did that guy just turn you into fire with his foot?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
It all seemed mean.
Oh, that's Flynn. Watch out for Flynn. He
Right?
looks like all the other guys. Did your guy decide to taunt like halfway through?
Yes, he did.
Is there a taunt? But what the fuck is this guy? This is a character from ARMS.
I believe that's Leadhead.
Lead?
He's from Exo Squad.
But wait, hold on. Lead head, not LED. That's LED head, light emitting diode. He's got a bunch of little LEDs on his head.
I guess
So
you can't
I tried
pick up
really
that
hard
bat.
to pick up this bat, and I can't.
Yeah.
So I just move on. But I want health, and the food I know will give you health.
Sure. Oh no, you just got beat up by Phantom.
Right? Fucking Phantom,
Imagine,
man.
imagine if you're in the gang and like one girl is like, I'm going to be Phantom. And then the boss is like, all right, and you're Flynn. Aw, Beans, really? I don't want to be Flynn, whatever. Flynn's just my stupid name. At least you're not Heckler.
Right? Yeah, like. Wait.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
that is a violent man.
Right?
He is. He's He shows no mercy.
How are you shooting fireballs from your arm? And I don't mean like what motions did you use. I mean like physically in the real world. How would he do this?
He's got flint on his fists.
Okay. Sure, that makes sense. I buy that.
So I managed to pick up the turkey leg.
How do you
I can't
use
figure out how to eat the turkey leg though.
Okay.
No,
Maybe it's an enemy and you throw it.
Well, like I don't want to roast the turkey leg.
Wait.
I just want to eat it.
Did you lose health when you used your fireball thing?
Did I?
Oh,
I didn't.
now you ate it.
Oh wait, you do. That is garbage. So I pick up this bat. I figure it out, and boy, is that thing totally useless.
Man, you dropped it immediately.
It was hit out of my arms. So I died. I'm gonna just scroll the screen a little bit here.
So wait.
Oh, hey, you're male Jade now.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, did you?
I quit.
How'd you do that?
I lost all my lives, and I was like, well, I want to try the second person I chose.
Okay.
And man, he's so much better than M. Bison.
Man, he can
I like male Jade a lot.
he can rip himself in half and palm people.
Right? And that move kicks so much ass.
This game kind of seems really bad.
It wasn't terrible to play.
Sure.
You know, I mean, I feel like the controls are pretty limited.
I mean, this is SNES, right?
Yeah.
I mean, are you using every button?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because it kind of seems like kind of samey. I mean, I guess it is a beat 'em up, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I feel like the controls are really limited because, like, there weren't too many, like, different kinds of combos that I could do.
Sure.
You'll see me, you know, pretty much repeating a lot of the same motions. And that's mostly because, like, one of the buttons literally only jumped. Like, you could just assign that to up, really. But no.
Whoa! You just dragooned off the screen.
Yeah, man.
Right? Later, it's pretty useful. But, you know, I feel like this character was somehow a little bit easier to use. It felt like, or it's just maybe because of the time I'd spent playing the game.
Yeah, he seems better. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like I was having a much better go of things.
I think this helicopter is very unfair.
Right?
Yeah, it sucks. So I'm just trying to stay, like, close to the edges of the screen because I feel like the fire's not going to hit me as much.
No, in fact, it super hit you in a cinema.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's probably, like, intended, though.
Wait, where? Oh, okay, so that's a creek. I'm like, why is the street moving? Why is the street a conveyor belt?
Like, this is a kind of spillway, I'm assuming, but like...
Yeah.
Why are you... What is the story to this game, Nikki?
I couldn't find one.
Oh, no.
I do know that it is the sequel to Rival Turf. And the prequel to... Hang on. There is a prequel and it has a much different
Is it
name.
tough enough?
No. The Peacekeepers.
Oh.
Okay. So this is part of a trilogy. The fabled trilogy. The Peacekeepers / Rival Turf / this game trilogy.
Right.
Brawl Brothers.
Like, if you were just Donatello right now, I would have played this game before.
I like how you're Christmas themed and or maybe like vaguely Mexico? Are you a Mexican ninja?
There has to be one. Why not him?
They were like, you know, that Vega guy with the claw in Street Fighter, he's that Spanish ninja, right? What if we made a Mexican one? But then they're like, you're making him too Christmassy. No, I like that walk, though. That's a power walk.
Right? This guy is taking no shit from anybody except for just now.
So you can play as Vega, Jade, or Zangief Bison
Right.
in this generic fighter or brawler.
I like how Kazan's main ability is to slice himself in half.
Right? I like it too.
How very Mortal Kombat.
I want to see the game over screen here. I'm
I do
excited.
too, right? It's a thing.
Oh,
That.
man.
And that's it.
It had an SNES laugh right there.
Yeah.
All right. So, that was something. It looked very like I played a generic scrolling shooter, and you played a generic brawler.
I did.
But you had Vega Jade and Bison Zangief, and I think you win. I don't know. Right on.
I mean, I feel like the weird amalgamation Street Fighter characters is really what makes
Right,
For sure.
absolutely.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of rip-offs going on there.
Right on. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay. Matt, you're up next.
All right. Do you have my picture, Cody?
I do. Would you like me to get it for you?
Yeah, link me to our picture. I just want to start talking.
All right. So here we go on Ultimate Stuntman.
Yeah, my game is called The Ultimate Stuntman. I'll tell you a little bit about the game in a second. But it's a special game. And this is a special video game box art cover because what the fuck?
Look at everything going on in this picture.
Look at not just everything that's going on. Look at the fact that everything is going on in this picture.
Yeah.
So we've got in the middle. That this can only be the Ultimate Stuntman himself. He is standing there with his Super Scope 6 and bullets draped around his chiseled chest and his alt-right haircut ready to take down anyone who would get in his way. Of course, his friend, a fucking eagle, is behind him ready to, defend America with stunts no matter where he goes.
Sure.
And of course, you've got in the front a really cool ass car that you can probably do stunts in that too. And of course, there's an explosion in the background. And that's all that matters in this cover. There's nothing else that matters.
Yeah.
Not even the weird eggplant octopus.
Right. Like,
dick?
what's with the penis octopus?
Oh, you want to talk about the octopus he's fucking?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to know why Chiseled Contra is fucking the octopus.
Yeah, so this goes back to a thing in the 80s. There was a time when, you guys know Dolph Lundgren, from Rocky.
The star of this photo, yes.
And the star of this photo. He definitely fucked a lot of octopi. Just boned so many of those 8-legged freaks. And that's what this no I don't know what the hell is happening here. I don't know why there is a crazy octopus creature. I don't know what it means, and based on the game I'm going to show you, I don't think it's in it.
So Dictopus is nowhere in Chiseled Contra Man and Eagle Take on Car.
No, indeed. Like when I saw this cover, I thought, man, this looks insane. It looks like the most 80s thing I've ever seen. And I didn't immediately see the Dictopus. But on my second glance, I was like, oh, wait, there's a weird little octopus. What? And there it is. To give you a little backstory,
okay.
The Ultimate Stuntman is a 1990 video game that was made by Codemasters. You got Kimco, Jaleco, and Codemasters. And it is one of 14 video games published by Comerica for the NES without licensing. They had to create their own cartridges that would bypass Nintendo's lock system. And basically, they have a switch on the back that can switch between NTSC and PAL compatibility. And so they work in both regions, though they were released differently. The American version has a gold cartridge and the European version has a black cartridge. The Ultimate Stuntman is a pretty ambitious game. Every level is a different type of gameplay, as you'll see when I play. The story is you are the Ultimate Stuntman. That's your name. In fact, the game story drops the article. The player is Ultimate Stuntman.
Okay.
maybe that's your name. We're the Stuntman's son, and we named you real good. And he's a rogue mercenary who is called into duty when Jenny Aykroyd is suddenly kidnapped by Dr. Evil. And that's the story.
Wow. Okay.
Jenny Aykroyd is kidnapped by Dr. Evil.
Okay. Cool.
Send in the Ultimate Stuntman, I guess.
I don't. Sexing an octopus sounds as kind of like a stunt. So
Listen, I can't help her. I'm in the middle of something. It's an octopus again, isn't it? Stop calling me. You know what time I do this.
All right, cool. Is there anything else you'd like to say before
Let's
we watch
watch this game.
Let's do it. All right.
So, Ultimate Stuntman looks absolutely nothing like the cover.
Nope.
Oh man, look
Wait,
at that guy.
what?
I think
So
he's
wait,
in
you're
Brawl
telling
Brothers.
me that I have to? You're telling me I should expect Dolph Lundgren, and then you give me Joe Pesci.
So on May 12th, 1997, the newspaper says, kidnapped. Ultimate Stuntman. Dr. Evil has kidnapped Jenny Aykroyd. You must chase after him and rescue the young scientist. And I don't know what he's doing. I think he's maybe just smoking. But Android 1? Techno Beast.
Okay.
Wow.
And I'm in a car.
Ah, man, you're in Spy Hunter.
Yeah, so I gotta chase down this car. Alright, cool, let's do it. So you drive around.
Well, I
and-
don't like this at all.
It's kind of weird because you're going so fast and you can't really see what's in front of you.
Right, that's really bad.
It's kind
Yeah.
of making me a little bit dizzy.
Really?
Yeah. It's like motion sicky.
Yeah.
It's very fast paced. And you've got a button for boost.
Okay.
I will say I kind of dig the soundtrack.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I drowned though, so it's fine.
How did you not make that jump?
I don't know. I decided I'd
That
use a
was really
boost this
dumb.
time. Oh god. And I don't really know, like, am I shooting good cars? Am I shooting bad cars? Who's evil? Well, I'm just shooting whatever I see because it's going
Anyone
too
who's in
fast.
the Stuntman's way is evil.
I'm going too fast to differentiate and... Oh shit, boss time. Okay. This is fine.
Oh no,
Big-
Caterpillar Trash Man!
The evil barrel trucker. He died.
Donkey Kong was in that truck.
Right?
Far out. U.S. Ultimate Stuntman.
When was this released?
1990.
Collect extras.
Okay.
So now I gotta collect these coins, but
And
Okay,
that
so-
blows you up.
that thing was not an extra.
They did not
How
specify.
are you supposed to know that?
I have no idea. So now I'm in a side scroller. And I got 2 lives left. And the controls are weird here, and I don't know that I get them immediately, but I get them pretty quickly. You jump, you shoot, and you do a higher jump by pressing up when you jump.
Okay.
The music here is not as good.
No. That
Uh,
that guy was shuffling.
Yeah, these robots that you're fighting. Also, robots? Like, I don't know.
They're the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
They pretty much are.
And then a
so
dick.
here I forgot that I have the, or I guess I didn't realize yet that I had the up jump.
Ah,
It's really easy to get hit by things. God damn it. And the real bad part is, you know, that everything dies to one hit, right? And so that's okay. But if you even remotely move off screen, everything respawns.
yeah, man. As soon as you can't see it, they just come right back out.
And like, I know this is a video game of wire girders floating in the air, and then this part, this is what really gets me, is that you're having to go up and down, right? There's this verticality to the pardon me. There's a verticality to these levels, but you can't see what's underneath you when you fall down.
Yeah, this is bad design.
But I
This
guess
is Contra versus Rock'em Sock'em robots.
So, well, no, because Contra is good. And so, you gotta find keys. I've got 2 keys left. Oh, I died. Oh no, I got a fun game over, though.
Yeah, he's like a soda
Yeah.
shop.
Well, time to go
Oh,
back to the
god
start.
damn it.
Don't worry, I'm good at the game now.
Oh. You are a liar.
I'm very good now. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the soundtrack between this level and the second one, but it got real bad. I decided I'd go a different way and, you know, try to make sure I don't lose any lives. Because, I mean, like, the side-scrolling part is really hard. And so I want to make sure I'm ready for it. So I'm going to, you know, zoom over every single thing. And then, you know, other than that, it's just a lot of shit. Oh, God, what? I just drowned for no reason. And, what? I don't know how I died there.
Did you collide with the bottom half of the overpass?
So when I played this, and I was like, huh, I wonder if I should edit out the second car section, because, you know, they've seen it already before. But I was like, no, I think I went out of bounds and died. So otherwise this is pretty much the same, though, except now I'm down quite a few lives.
Yeah, you did worse.
I did actively do worse. But, you know, now I know more of what I'm in for the 2D side-scroller section, so I'm going to be fine.
That's true.
Yeah. Far out. And now here I can collect some extras. This will be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all the monies.
So you know not to hit whatever the hell those things are.
Right. Ah, shit.
Flaming road cones.
Damn it.
God damn it, I immediately coned. Coned so fast. Alright, 1 life left. This is fine. I got this. And so you've got to master your gameplay. And oh look, now I've got an upgraded gun, except it's actually worse.
Oh man, yeah, you can't really hit things right in front of you.
I can't fire straight anymore. It only goes up and down. So yeah, the second level of gun is worse than the original. Ah. But I do want to go down there and get that extra time.
Wait, were you? Oh, you are timed.
Yeah, there's a timer on the top left with my minuscule health. There's
get that shuttlecock.
Yeah, now I've got a good gun.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so this is good. So now, you know, hopefully I gotta get 4 more keys, and then I've got to escape. But I don't know where the keys are. There's nothing to indicate where they are. And so I'm just kind of going randomly through the level and trying not to die.
I enjoy how the creators of this game just gave up on shading and texturing some of the buildings.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense too. Because doing work is hard.
Right, like it's really hard, especially in game development. So
yeah, there's just no reason to do it.
I wonder why Nintendo didn't want to grant them the ability to make this game.
Oh God, it's an extra life. I need it.
Rock'em sock'em robot to the dick. Oh
no,
man.
Game over. Yeah, so sorry. So we're back to the cargo. No, I got it this time. This is the one. I have learned from my mistakes. I am gonna beat this game.
Now.
Yeah, because I'm Russian.
Oh.
All right. So, see now I'm avoiding these bridges. I've already got my 2 bullet power up. I'm missing the jumps because I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna drown this time. Which seems like, you know, something you can never say in real life. Oof. And like why does hitting the wall not do damage? I feel like it really should.
Don't question it. You know.
Yeah, just let it happen.
There's enough to kill you.
Figured that you're gonna hit the wall a lot.
Understandable. All right, now I've got a fully leveled gun. I've got 3 bullets, and so I'm just gonna wail on this guy.
Yeah, the boss is not hard at all.
Yeah, and I didn't die at all, and so now I get another chance to collect extras.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2.
What the hell is that?
God, turning is so bad.
Fine. You get the contra now. That's fine.
I guess I should have mentioned the controls. You have to press up to drive forward. So.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so we're back to the side scroller. This is great. My forehead is large. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. I have a very large forehead.
Oh, you do, man.
It's just I look like Hammerhead from Spider-Man. You can't fire directly up. My gun can't even fire straight anymore. This game is just really lazy, you know? For as ridiculously kind of high concept as it is, and because it's trying to do a lot, it just doesn't do any of these things well.
You're doing better.
Yeah, because I've been in this level before, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I can master this style of gameplay where I can't see what's under fucking beneath me. But, like...
There you go.
Ugh, couldn't avoid the spikes. Alright, so we'll get through this. We're gonna do this. So I got 3 more keys to go. There's no way I will game over and go back to the car again. I'm going to beat the stage. I promise you. This is the one. This is the run, guys.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You died.
It's fine. I got 2 lives left. We're
Okay.
good. And you start with the keys you've gathered. And there are various checkpoints throughout the level. So, you know, it's not that bad. But all the enemies always respawn whenever you go off screen. So it's kind of bad.
Yeah. You're back down to 1 health. Doing good.
Yeah, no, I feel good. And so I think it's really good that I touched that dingus light bulb bot and died. So this is fine. This is all going according to plan, I should point out.
Your plan is bad.
I want the ultimate stuntman, and what good is a stunt if there's no risk involved, right?
Right.
Right.
And so the risk here is that I've only got 1 life left and 1 health left. And I've still got to get 2 keys. Oh shit, a health. Well, let's
Look at
that.
okay. Look at the sprites for these platforms and how there is a black corner to all of them.
Yes. They are badly made. Oh god.
Yeah.
All right. Luckily I had gotten an extra life because that was my last one. I've only got 1 key left.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, you
no.
got it.
And I have to exit the level. 0, 0, 0. Arrow. Fuck, don't die, don't die, don't die. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just win. I just want to see what's next. That's all I want to do. I did it.
You
Wait, what?
Ah. Oh,
What?
now you're
What is this?
crawling? I guess you're climbing a building.
So,
And shooting with your head?
it throws you right in. You get no chance to practice
My
this.
nickname is hideous.
And I don't know what I'm doing, and I only have 1 life. See you later, Ultimate Stuntman.
Okay, so your game is bad.
It's confusing.
like-
Like, what are they doing? Why do they make such a scatterbrained game? I understand. Like, I kind of dig the idea of like your character is an ultimate stuntman, and he drives cars, and he shoots guns, and he climbs buildings. But and like later stages apparently have you defusing bombs, in like a weird puzzle mode. But like, why do so many different types of games if you can't do any of them well?
Right?
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. That game, I think you had the worst game, honestly.
Agreed. Yes.
Because Nikki and I just had generic meh
We had, like,
games.
average games.
Yeah, my game was not great. I don't think it wasn't the worst game I've ever played or anything. But
Oh, absolutely
just,
not.
Like, I can see why Nintendo wouldn't want to lice that.
Yeah,
It was pretty
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And
it was
also
not
he
good.
fucked an octopus, so there was that.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool. So is there anything else you want to say about your game?
Ultimate Stuntman.
Right on. Okay, so that's pretty much it. But before we call the show over for the week, Matt, what are we playing next time?
Yeah. So after seeing games like the Ultimate Stuntman, you start thinking about the fact that video games suck, and how there are just so many bad games out in the world, and there's just, as far as the games we have to play go, there's just no hope. But hopefully, one day, someone can save us. Next week, we'll find out because this is a theme we've technically never done before. We're gonna play superhero games.
Wow.
We've never actually done that.
Really? Because that was the first episode we recorded, but it never actually made it to air. Yeah. So, wow, has it never come up again?
Nope, not until now.
Wow. All right.
So get on your spandex and get ready to kick shell. I don't know. They don't wear spandex. I didn't think that one through. Superhero games next week.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you then. Until that time, this has been Cartridge Blowers. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright.
Bye-bye.
And Matt Krua.
See ya.
Till next time, don't die. But, Matt, what should they do?
Keep on blowing.
Sure. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Our show was bad.